Learning the piano is hard and not always fun, so I've decided to create a game like Beat Saber but for pianos. If you don't know what Beat Saber is, it's a rhythm game where you use sabers to slice blocks flying towards you with music. It gives you a score and ranking. This type of game is extremely motivating and I think it could help a lot with learning the piano. Here's how my game works. Blocks move towards a piano on a screen and each block lands on a specific key. When a block reaches a key, the player has to play that note on the real piano. Play the right note and you get points, miss it and you lose points. But you might be wondering, how does your PC even know what note you are playing? The solution is surprisingly simple. Electric pianos can connect to your PC, but the signal they send is specific format called MIDI, which Roblox can't understand on its own. But luckily you can install software that can convert the MIDI signal into a regular keyboard input, which Roblox can read. So every note you play on your piano arrives in the game as a key press. Let me show you what that looks like in game. Right now, blocks are moving towards the piano, but there are no points yet. You will also notice blocks come in two colors. Red means played with your right hand and blue means played with your left one. It's just a recommendation though, since the game has no way to actually track which hand you are using. To add a score, I will make each correctly held note reward you with 115 points every second. Here it is in action. Now, a score doesn't much without songs to play. It's actually been one of my biggest challenges because I can't write music myself and most songs are protected by copyright. So I will mostly have to use really old public domain songs. Luckily, the one public domain song exists called All My Little Ducklings. It's just in game. But obviously, one song isn't enough. And as you also might have noticed, the song only uses the right hand. So I'm adding a second song that uses both hands, making it way harder. It's called Are You Sleeping? And as you can see, I'm clearly an expert, managing to hit less than half of the notes. A game that forces you to restart every song isn't much fun, and that's exactly how mine works right now, which is a really quick fix. I will just make the song loop. Here's how it plays at this point. It might look fine from the outside, but once you actually sit down to play, you quickly realize you don't always know which finger to use for each note. Luckily, that's a really easy fix. I will display a number from 1 to 5 on the face of each block. 1 means that your thumb should play it, and 5 means your pinky should play it. But the harder problem is the complete lack of a menu. Right now, there is no way to pick a song or navigate at all. For the main menu, I didn't want to put text on a screen. Instead, I'm using 3D objects with text on them, which looks more polished and hides my not so great 2D art skills. It also lets me add fun animations like this one. After about 10 minutes of trying to design the UI, I realized I could just borrow some inspiration from Beat Saber, which turns out to be surprisingly easy to do and looks really good. I also added smoother animations and a small screen that shows you your final score at the end of each song. The main menu shows all available songs on the left, and after you select a song, the right panel will show you extra information about the song, like how many total notes the song has, how many notes per second the song has. And here's the game, the first actually playable version of the game. I can prove it works because I'm already addicted to it. My score on Are You Sleeping went from 1,500 points to almost 3,200 in just 4 times. In the future I'm planning to add more songs, add a better rating system and some visual feedback so you can actually tell which note you are hitting and which one you're missing. I hope you enjoyed this video. Bye.